This is at worldatlas.com. Victor Kaiprop wrote this story entitled 10 Sea Monsters from Around the World, and it starts, "For years, monsters have existed in folklore. These folklores have been told from generation to generation and have been used to correct bad behavior or promote good behavior among children. Among the folklores told are giant monsters inhabiting lakes. Several sightings of these monsters have been reported. There are 10 sea monsters from around the world. Number 10, Lake Champlain Champy. Champy, or Champ, is a lake monster that dwells in Lake Champlain, at least according to the surrounding residents. Lake Champlain is a 125-mile-long freshwater body that is shared between Vermont and New York and some parts of Quebec in Canada. The folklore originates from Native American tales of a 20-foot-long monster with a head like a horse. As recent as 2005, people claim to have seen Champ the monster Muskrat Lake, Mussy. Lake Muskrat in Ontario, Canada, is associated with a lake monster known as the Mussy, or the Hypixilor. The gender, age, and physical creatures of the Mussy varies with whoever is talking about it. Some people claim to have seen more than one Mussy, creating wonder as to whether it is a single animal or a species. The current legend of the Mussy was developed in 1916, but records dating back to the early 17th century, we're talking 1600s here, people, suggest that the legends told and spoke of a monster resembling the Mussy. Attempts to capture the creature have been futile, but the animal is now a major tourist attraction. Heaven Lake, the Lake Tianqi monster. Heaven Lake, atop the volcanic Paektu Mountain in China, is home to a folklore monster known as the Lake Tianqi monster. Reports say the monster is like a buffalo, and it was first reported in 1903, when it was alleged that it attacked a group of people and was shot 6 times before it retreated to the lake. In 1962, several people reported seeing the creatures in the water, including a person with a telescope. The buffalo-like creature is alleged to possess a human-like head attached to a 5-foot neck. By buffalo-like, I assume they mean shaggy. Okanagan Lake, Ogopogo. Ogopogo is a lake monster that resides in Okanagan Lake in British Columbia, Canada. It is said to have existed since the early 19th century, and the most common description is 40 to 50 foot long and in the shape of a sea serpent. It is alleged that the first sighting of the sea serpent occurred at an Okanagan Mission beach by inhabitants of a fleet of 30 vehicles. In 1968, while filming at the lake, Art Folden filmed the alleged creature underwater, and an analysis of the video revealed that it was a solid, 3-dimensional object moving under the water. In 2011, a cell camera captured 2 large solid objects in the water. Number 6, Congo Basin, Mokele Mabembe. The Congo River Basin also boasts of folklore that describes a water-dwelling creature. It is the Mokele Mabembe, a creature that is said to be able to turn into a spirit. In the local language Lingala, Mokele Mabembe means one who stops the river. Several descriptions of the animal have been made, with the common description being it has the body of an elephant, with a very long neck resembling extinct sauropods. Lake Seljord, Selma. The Selma is a monster that resides in Lake Seljord in Norway. According to legend, the monster is either a lindworm or a sea serpent. Those who have seen the monster say it resembles the Champ of New York and Vermont. The legend of Selma dates back to the 18th century. A young girl recording a video of her parent in the lake captures the serpent on camera. Several attempts to physically capture her have not been successful. Then you have number 4, at Lake Memphremagog, the Memphrey. Along the trail leading to Lake Memphremagog in Quebec, Canada, visitors are advised to watch out for Memphrey. Memphrey is a monster as told by Canadian legend, believed to be a sea serpent that lived in the lake which happens to be a popular swimming place for mountain bikers. In 2005, however, several people claimed to have seen it. Number 3, Loch Ness Nessie. Nessie is an aquatic monster that inhabits the Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands. Those who claim to have seen the animal describe it as a large one with a long neck and a hump protruding from the water. In 1933, Nessie grabbed global attention when photographs and sonar readings claimed to prove the existence of the animal. The most recent sighting was in May 2017, when it was captured on video by a sailor. Unlike other sea monsters, the sighting of Nessie has been persistent over the years, and some researchers are convinced that it actually exists. Number 2, Chesapeake Bay. Chessie. Chessie is a sea monster in an American folklore that inhabits Chesapeake Bay. The serpent-like creature with flippers is said to be 40 foot long and swims through the water like a snake. In the late 1970s, sightings of the Chessie were rampant, and researchers visited the lake hoping to get a glimpse of the animal or capture it. However, no expedition was successful. And finally, number 1, at Lake Van. The Lake Van monster, as it has come to be referred, was first reported in a newspaper on April 29, 1889, when it allegedly dragged a man into the water. In 1997, a man captured video of what he described as the monster.